Hi everyone, my name is Colby Nelson, and I'm going to be explaining today a situation that kind of strikes close to home. We have a child, he's got a summer birthday, and we've been debating whether or not to send him to kindergarten. He'll be the youngest in the class, or send him to kindergarten, and he'll be the oldest in the class. It's a term that's commonly referred to as redshirting. It's a college term. It means you just hold them back a year. They can practice, they can develop, but they cannot play in the game, basically. They can't go to kindergarten, and it doesn't count against them, but it'll give them the skills they need to later develop. Now, this argument here is for the audience that says, hey, go ahead and send them to school, just as soon as they're ready. If you send them to school when they're ready, many believe that, hey, I'm going to send them to school. If there's a problem with them, if there's an issue, if they have any kind of learning disabilities, social disabilities, they can get the proper help they need instead of waiting a year later and maybe just thinking the child's defiant because they've learned how to mask it a lot better. But if you send them right when they're ready, right as soon as they're done with preschool, and they're the youngest in the class, then they stand a chance of catching those things a little early. And just like with anything, early detection is the key. It also has been proven that if you send them to school, they may do better, slightly better in a few subjects, but they're not going to do better overall. They're going to be on par with the rest of their peers, and they're not going to know very much more because of just what they're taught, how they learn, and really there's no benefit to holding them back. It may help for the first couple years, but after the first couple years, it won't help at all. And I know this because I was redshirted myself. Now, if you are redshirted and you go, yeah, it's great, you're more mature, maybe your body's more physically developed, you can do better at sports, but as far as academically, I didn't see any advantage. I didn't see any more maturity. I saw maybe ways that I could get around certain things. But really, at the end of the day, I don't think that there is too much more in the way of maturity and social development that really makes enough of a difference to keep them out. Thank you.